Okay. Stay. Stay, stay, stay. Okay. Yay, yippee. Okay, let's see here. Y'all probably know what this is. It's, well, Cryptid time, episode 20. 20, 20, 20, 20, okay, I was about to say, 20, 20, 20, 20, let's see here. If, also, yes, PS4. 20, give me a second. Okay. 20, 20, 20, I'll get there eventually, 2020, 24, but no, so let me know if I need to redo, 23's, thing, because I will, and I'll just take the original one off the playlist and put the new one on, just so people can hear it better. But yeah, if that's wanted, let me know. Okay, so sorry. But yeah, obviously, Cryptid time. We're on chasing American monsters. Yes, the book's that thick. Last we left off was the Iliamna Lake monster. But yeah. Oh, okay, this one. I like this one. Uh, um, Kodiak dinosaur. Kodiak Island lies just 176 miles from Iliamna Lake and is the scene of another sighting of a water monster. The shrimp boat, Mylark, equipped with state-of-the-art sonar equipment, spotted something in the waters off Kodiak that the people aboard could only describe as a dinosaur. The boat coasted past the island in 1969, attempting to map the seafloor when the equipment detected an object swimming about 330 feet below the Mylark. The object was 200 feet long. The largest living sea creature, the blue whale, only reaches 100 feet long in length and doesn't fit the description of what the crew of the Mylark saw that day. A creature with two pairs of flippers, a long slender tail, and a long thin neck topped with a small square head. The crew told the Kodiak Mirror they thought they'd seen a dinosaur. Intriguing. Might as well, since we're close to the end. Oh, God, I'm gonna hate this. In 2002, scores of Alaskans told the Anchorage Daily News they'd seen a gigantic bird overhead. Villagers from, oh God, I'm sorry if I mispronounced this, Kodiak and I'm sorry if I pronounced this one wrong too, Manokotak in southwestern Alaska. Oh, give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Anyways, Alaska's reported seeing the bird, which was much bigger than anything they have seen before. I'm sorry if I mispronounced this, but Moses Kupchayak, 43, was working on his tractor when he saw the bird and couldn't believe it. At first, I thought it was one of those old-time otter planes, he said. Instead of continuing toward me, it banked to the left, and that's when I noticed it wasn't a plane. Otter planes are single-engine, propeller-driven aircraft that can be fitted with floats to take off and land on water, or skis to take off and land on snow. They were often used for search and rescue. John Bowker, a pilot and the owner of Bristol Bay Air Service, was skeptical of the reports of giant birds until he saw one himself while flying near Manokotak. He looked out his window and there this big bird, he told the Daily News. He's really, really big. You wouldn't want to have your children out. That's terrifying now. Yeah, that's scary. But anyways, raptor specialist Phil Schimpf said there's nothing the size of that bird alive anymore. I'm certainly not aware of anything with a 14-foot wingspan that's been alive for the last 100,000 years, he said, that we know of. Obviously. And honestly, with how certain birds can be, or like how hard certain birds can be, like to spot and all of that, I wouldn't be surprised if there's giant birds up in the clouds most of the time, just soaring on the whatever birds use to fly, the current air currents or something like that, the hot and lows. Anyways, steller sea ape, German zoologist and botanist George Steller saw something in the mid 1700s that still has historians scratching their heads, a sea ape. Steller was the naturalist aboard the St. Peter from 1741 to 1742 during the Great Northern Expedition to map a water route from Russia to North America. The expedition was wrought with conflict, scurvy, and a storm that wrecked the St. Peter on Bering Island. It is called Bering Island because the expedition leader Vitus Bering hadn't succumbed to scurvy at the time of the crash. He soon did. While on the island, Steller identified several unknown animals, such as Steller's sea couch, a sea cow. That's what I meant to say, not couch, cow. Which is just a manatee. A now extinct species of dugong, or manatee. Steller's eider, Steller's sea eagle, and Steller's sea lion. Eider, I've never heard that one before. I'll have to look that up. But I know about the sea eagle, and I think I might know about the sea lion. I'll have to look that one up too. But on August 10th, 1741, while anchored off Shumagen Island, Steller categorized a creature never seen before or since. While observing the waters off the shore, Steller claimed to have seen a 5-foot-long animal in the water that defied science. It was covered in gray fur with a red belly, a head like a pig with whiskers, pointed ears, large eyes, and a shark's tail. The creature took notice of the boat and began to show off by playing with a bit of seaweed until Steller attempted to shoot it but missed. The sea ape disappeared under the water, and from popular knowledge, there are many logical explanations for Steller's sighting, but the most telling piece that makes this sea ape's existence doubtful is that Steller omitted it from his official report. Yeah, that's interesting. And then were otter, not werewolf, not nothing like that. A were otter. Okay. The kooshdakhaa, or land otter people of southeastern Alaska have terrorized the Tlingit people for centuries, like the Kodiak wasn't enough to worry about. According to Alpinist magazine, the kooshdakhaa are a race of people who can shapeshift into otters, but not before ensnaring humans in a web of cuteness. Otters are adorable. No, they're not. I know it's my unpopular opinion, but otters are not that cute. They're not. And when you learn how they act and what they do, they become disgusting creatures. But I mean, they are good for they are a keystone species in many areas, so gotta keep them around anyhow. Anyway, and turning the humans into kooshdakhaa themselves. Kooshdakhaas often assume the form of a human's loved ones to ease the deception. Once a human becomes a kooshdakhaa, his position in the afterlife is forfeit. The soul is trapped upon Earth. Oh God, that's terrible. Kind of. Unless you don't want to die, then maybe you're happy with that. I don't know, but that's terrible. But the kooshdakhaa are a finicky folk, prone to Kodiak transformation 1 minute and acts of kindness the next, such as rescuing drowning sailors or simply shredding a victim's flesh and spilling his entrails. I am not making this up. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah. But not before ensnaring humans in a web of cuteness. Otters are adorable, and turning the humans into kooshdakhaas themselves. But let's see here. Acts of kindness, the next, or simply shredding victims' flesh and spilling his entrails. Like hold on. Let me see if I can make it. Put my finger next to the. Yes, here's entrails. And then you may have to read it. But pause and read it. But yeah. Anyways, just because. Again, like I said, I kind of hate this author because they're putting humor, not human, unless they're a kooshdakhaa themselves. But anyways, humor in this stuff. But what? Like I said, some cryptids are freaking awesome because they actually have like deaths. Like they kill people. I mean, I don't know if it's reported deaths, but they've been known to kill people. Because you wouldn't be hearing about it in a book then, obviously. So there has to be, if that's the case, there has to be something that's out there that's killing people. Probably a polar bear. Or actually a grizzly bear, which is a hybrid of grizzly and polar bear. Which means that sucker's huge. Anyways, the Tlingit kept dogs to protect against the kooshdakhaas. Not only could the dogs identify a kooshdakhaa, whether because of their nature or the fact that kooshdakhaa may be carrying pot. What the is uncertain. But the land otter people are afraid of dogs. They're also apparently afraid of copper, fire, and urine. Okay. Okay, I like this last part because we're gonna just skip this part, but that's that's funny. Anyways, this last paragraph shouldn't be in here, but I'm gonna read it. Actor Charlie Sheen told the celebrity news website TMZ, obviously, in 2013 that he traveled to Alaska with friends to search for the land otter people. However, his expedition came back empty-handed. It obviously knew our group was far too skilled to be snowed in this fashion, so it stayed hidden like a sissy, Sheen told the website. Were otters are also apparently afraid of Charlie Sheen. That Okay, I think I like this author a lot more now. No, yeah, that was giant bird, Kodiak dinosaur, steller sea ape, and were otters. Or actually, I'll do the kooshdakhaa. But no, yeah, obviously this is 24, and all of that of Cryptid time. So thank you all for the support on that, as on this, as well as thank you for 95 subscribers. So yeah, bye.